From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for July 13th, 2017. I'm Sarah Drake.
And I'm Anna Kate Patterson. Thank you for joining us this evening. This past weekend, a group of Troy University dancers returned to the States after 2 weeks in Italy. Lauren Harkson shows us why the dancers made the trip.
For 2 weeks in the month of June, the Department of Theater and Dance sent a group of 13 students and 2 faculty members to Pietrasanta, Italy for an international arts festival known as the DAP Festival. They took classes and learned choreography and technique from guest artists from all around the world.
We had artists from Norway, Sweden, Denmark, New York, Austin, Texas, obviously Italy, just all around the world. Different people came in and brought their pieces of choreographic work and their teaching ability.
In addition to performing dance pieces in the theater, the students had the opportunity to perform in very different artistic areas around the city.
They also got to perform in the streets and in the piazzas. One place they got to perform was the Knoll Peace Frame, which is a gigantic, beautifully sculpted door that's out in the middle of the street. And so they got to dance in and around that door frame, and crowds would gather to see our students perform.
During the festival, renowned choreographers held auditions for the students to have a chance at dancing in expert pieces.
Our Troy students were selected to perform in these professional pieces, 2 of which were world premieres. That's an honor. And not only that, the 2 choreographers, the most renowned choreographers of the festival, came to us personally and said, "Your students have excellent work ethic, great attitudes, they're wonderful dancers, so whatever you're doing at Troy, keep it up."
One of the directors of the festival, Sebastian Kloborg, designed a piece that helped dancers get out of their comfort zone and into a bit of a mess.
It was a lot of fun because in his piece we got to work with sculptures, and we also were covered in clay so that we kind of blended in with the sculptures, and it was just a lot of fun working with the clay and getting to learn from him because he just has so much knowledge and creativity.
In addition to dance, one Troy student learned something quite different.
I think I learned how to be patient with culture shock. I loved their culture and how passionate they were about art, not only dance, but, sculpting and painting and music.
Averett hopes to return to Italy with more students in the future. Lauren Harkson, Troy TrojanVision News.
In addition to their scheduled performances, the dancers had one very interesting impromptu dance with some celebrity guests. We'll have that story on Monday night's Troy TrojanVision News.
Throughout the summer, incoming freshmen visit Troy during the Impact Orientation sessions to get an intensive 2-day education about their new college home. However, it isn't just meetings and tours. They have a little fun as well. Paige Weeks shows us how.
At Impact, students are required to plan and prepare for one of the biggest changes of their lives. The 2 days they're here can sometimes seem like an information overload. That's why during each session, the students and their Impact leaders take a break and escape to Camp Butter and Egg.
It is about getting your schedule, and you get to meet with your academic department, which is really important, but it's also about getting to know other students and current students here. So when you come to Troy, you already have those connections, so it's a really fun time to just stop and relax.
Among activities such as zip lining, rock climbing, and paddle boating, students had the chance to put everything, literally, on the line.
Being at Butter and Egg, it was very relieving, and it took off a lot of stress because the tour was very long, but I enjoyed it. It helped me gain a lot of knowledge, and I met a lot of new people.
The biggest part of the evening comes when the different Impact color groups go head-to-head in a variety of competitions to see which team will win the ultimate trophy. For a college student, that is, a free t-shirt.
They always do a beach ball relay. They do tug of war, which is always the crowd favorite. They also do other little games, relay races like the over-under, things like that. And the winning team, they get They get the pride and recognition of winning, and they also get a free t-shirt, and they'll get their team picture on a poster that they'll get to take with them.
The time spent at Camp Butter and Egg isn't just about winning. It's a chance for the students to learn to rely on each other, and especially their impact leaders, something that will help when it's time to schedule classes.
It leads into day 2 when they're going to sit with you and make your schedule. So when you're sitting with a leader and they've helped you like win the victory, get that t-shirt and all of that fun stuff, you really are going to trust them with making your schedule and just kind of hanging out.
And even though rain cut some of the activities short Wednesday, the newest batch of Troy University students learned what it's like to have a little fun, Trojan style. Paige Weeks, Troy, TrojanVision News.
There are 2 more impact sessions next week. Classes at Troy start on August 16th.